let's talk about the temptation of quitting. Whenever you embark on a new journey, whether it's to transform your life physically, financially, or spiritually, you will face the temptation of quitting every single day. You will want to throw in the towel every single day, especially in the early stages when you don't have anything to show for it. You're a beginner, you're an amateur. There are no results yet, and I say yet because it takes time. But your mind will tell you things like, you know what, you've been trying this for a while now. You know, that there's no results. You know, you haven't got much money left, or you're not as good at creating content as this guy. Just pack it in. Do something easier. You're not as good as the others. And that's the weak voice in your head that you have to be very careful of, because if you're not careful of that weak voice, what will happen is it will sabotage you, and it will prevent you from experiencing what could have been. And unfortunately, millions of men around the world had the potential of becoming someone special, of fulfilling their goals, but they listened to that voice in their head that told them, oh, come on now, really? And it could also be an external voice from your parents, for example. Oh, come on, son, pack it in. You know, get yourself a real job like your cousin. Look at him, he's an engineer, he's making good money, he's got a BMW. Maybe your partner tells you, honey, I know this is something that you're passionate about, but, you know, why don't you do something else? Now, I'm all for self-awareness, but the majority of men quit too soon. You need to give yourself the time to develop, to improve your skill, to meet the right people, to learn from your mistakes. You're not going to get it right the first time. It's very rare that that happens. I was crap for many years when it comes to speaking, when it comes to standing in front of a group of people and articulating myself very well. I was crap in the beginning. Now imagine I told myself, Ali, you're clearly not a good speaker, just pack it in, man. It's sad to see so many men settle for an average life, and they quit too easily. I mean, it makes me think, did you ever really want it? If you gave up just like that after 3 months, 4 months, a year even. A year isn't a lot of time in the grand scheme of things. If you have the audacity to want to do something for the rest of your life, then what's a year of working hard on your business, or 2 years, or 3 years? Let's keep it real here, man. Do you really want this? Or is this just, you know, a bunch of words? Because, you know, everybody wants to be rich, so I might as well say, yeah, I want to be rich. I want to start a clothing business. Yeah, I want to sound good when I say my goals out loud. But you don't really want it. Because if you really want it, you will be willing to do whatever it fucking takes to make it happen. Right now, I cannot quit. I mean, I have so many temptations of quitting, even till this very day. I still have those voices in my head that tell me, you know, Ali, just pack it in, or do this, or do. I don't listen to those voices. I'm in charge. That bitchy voice gets drowned out. How does it get drowned out? By the fucking work. I drown it out through action. When you're not doing anything, when you're in a state of inaction and you're just sat there for hours a day, you know that scene in Narcos when Pablo Escobar was just sat on the swing? That's the majority of you guys, just sat on the swing, and those thoughts are just circulating in your mind. You ain't shit, just fucking quit, you don't have much money left, your wife was right, and you're just sat there like, yeah, I guess that's right, yeah, maybe I should. I'm out here running every single day. I'm out here working on myself, working on my business, working on my YouTube channel. That's how I drown out that temptation of quitting. I show myself that no, I can do this, because through sheer perseverance, you are able to gain some progress. I absolutely believe that. Now, you got to work smart as well as working hard. You know, I don't want you just to refuse help from anybody else, or to think, no, I know it better than it. No. Be coachable. When someone gives you advice, take it on board. At the end of the day, your future chances of winning depend on what you're like today. Are you coachable? Are you going to networking events? Are you meeting people? So definitely keep an open mind and learn from other people. But then fucking run, man. I always talk about the importance of speed. Speed is everything. Success loves speed. Okay? Inaction is dangerous. And there's a saying, action will take you out of doubt, and doubt will take you out of action. That's just the truth. Okay? So listen, the temptation of quitting will always be there. Those voices are never going to go away. I'll keep it real with you. Even when you accomplish so much, your mind will still tell you, you ain't as good as this guy. You haven't done enough. Or, you know, when things go a little bit sideways in your business in the future, you know what, pack it and do something else. Those voices will always be there. They ain't going. But once again, ruthless action is going to drown out that voice. Okay? That's it, fellas. Listen, it's normal, man. And sometimes it's okay to take a break. I'll be honest with you. A few days, a week. Just don't quit. There's a big difference between taking a break. Because when you take a break, you are readjusting. Okay? You know, you need to readjust sometimes. You need to sit there and have a period where you just reflect. Because it will often allow you to come up with new ideas. It will allow you to consult other people. You know, it will allow you to, you know, seek inspiration. Okay, and then you come back to your work with a refreshed mindset. So that's special, you know. We all need a break from time to time. I encourage you to. Yeah, don't work 24/7 because you've got to keep the mind sharp. Okay? Even some of the most successful people in the world take breaks, often for weeks or even months. And then they come back to their work with new ideas and they're ready to rock and roll. Okay? So it's okay, man, to take breaks. Fuck this whole hustle culture that tells you, oh, you're a loser. No. Breaks are okay. Just don't quit on yourself. Because the danger of quitting is it becomes a habit. You quit this, you're going to quit that. And it just carries on. And you're known as the fucking quitter. Yeah, this guy starts so many different things, he never finishes. You want to prove to yourself that when you start something, you fucking finish it. Okay? Now, I'm all for, at a certain point, for example, you want to sell your business or you feel like starting something new. That's fine. It doesn't mean you've quit. But I mean really giving it a fucking shot. Not like most people today, they dabble around with so many different things and they never really master anything. Jack of all trades, master of none. No, I want you to truly commit to yourself and say, you know what? I'm going to make this happen. And you know what, guys? If you're crap in the beginning, it's not a sign that you need to quit. No. You will be shit in the beginning. Okay? You'll be bad before you're good and then good before you're great. That's just what happens. But in the beginning, expect it. You can't be naive. What makes you think you could start something that you've never done before and be excellent on the first day? In most cases, you're going to be crap. But, you know, be like, okay, game on, motherfucker. All right. Like with me, I'm not the fastest, you know, learner when it comes to taking on board a lot of text and theory. Okay? I'm much more of a visual person. However, if I don't understand something, or it takes me a while, I will sit there in front of my computer with a notepad and I will write and write and write until I fucking understand it. Because I refuse to not know what's happening. I don't, you know, my mind tells me, Ali, come on, man, you know, you really don't know this? And that pisses me off, man. I want to know what's going on. I want to understand what's happening. Okay, so I will commit myself to it until I understand it. Okay? So, let's get it, brothers. It's fine to take a break. Don't dishearten yourself if you have those thoughts. It's normal. Okay? Take a step back. Enjoy your time for a little while. And then come back to it and start grinding like a motherfucker. Hopefully this video helps. If it does, hit that like and subscribe button down below. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace.